ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಇದೀಗ ಹೊಸ ಹಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಡುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರ ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸುಗಮ ಸಂಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಎಂಆರ್ಸಿಎಲ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ತಯಾರಿ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಬಿಎಂಆರ್ಸಿಎಲ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿ ಸುಮಿತ್ ಭಟ್ನಾಗರ್ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡಿದಂತೆ, ಮುಂದಿನ 78 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ವಿಸ್ತರಣಾ ಮಾರ್ಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 500 ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು 1000 ಎಸ್ಕಲೇಟರ್ ಅಳವಡಿಸಲು ಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ 96 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಮುಂದಿನ 2 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 175 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಗೆ ವಿಸ್ತರಿಸಲಿದೆ. ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 10 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರು ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಬಳಸುತ್ತಿರುವುದರಿಂದ ನಿಲ್ದಾಣಗಳೊಳಗಿನ ಸಂಚಾರ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಒತ್ತು ನೀಡಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ನಿಲ್ದಾಣಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಜನಸಂದಣಿ ಇರುವ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್, ಎಸ್ಕಲೇಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲೇಟರ್ ಅಳವಡಿಕೆ ನಡೆಯಲಿದೆ. ಮೇಕ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಯೋಜನೆಯಡಿ 60% ಉಪಕರಣಗಳು ಸ್ಥಳೀಯವಾಗಿ ತಯಾರಾಗಲಿದ್ದು, ಇದು ವೆಚ್ಚ ಕಡಿತಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗಲಿದೆ. ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತ, ಸ್ಮಾರ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ವೇಗದ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಇದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದ ದಾರಿ.
As we come together to shape the future of vertical mobility. Smart Lift in Mobility World was conceived not just as an expo. To move with time, we had envisioned it as a platform, an integrated platform rather, bringing together elevators, escalators, mobility solution, access control, parking systems, so which is all today integrated with one another, and we see that this is the need of the hour, and we would like to continue in this path to take this forward. The platform is a convergence of ideas, insights, partnership and leadership that will define how people move within the built environment. As India builds taller, smarter and more inclusive cities, vertical and horizontal transportation has evolved from being just a back.
Whenever the developer who is developing the area of more than 500 square meters or is building more than 8 units, that he has compulsorily go for registration under the RERA. That's the one regulation that he is having. And the second pillar of the robust regulation is the financial discipline. That is the 70% rule that we call it as. 70% rule in the sense, 70% of the money that is collected from the Halagis shall have to be deposited in the RERA dedicated account. That's called the escrow account. So that amount which is accumulated in the escrow account, that has to be solely used for, mainly used for the construction purposes, construction activities and towards the land expenses that he can use. So this is the discipline that is used here. So mainly helping completing the project within the time frame which will be declared period of time. The financial
to the localization, make it competitive, because you see our bids are quite big. We buy say 100 elevators, escalators like that. So there the price competitiveness, based on that only we decide. And I think Government of India policy is also stipulates that around 60% should be the minimum local content now for both elevators as well as escalators. So this is now very important. Another thing is that the reliability part. For metro, we do not need to be very good looking or something very fancy type of systems, but at the same time the reliability is very important. You see at interface stations, just for an example, I can tell you that in Bengaluru metro we are having a daily boarding of around 1 million per day. At interchange station like at Kempegoda, we have a daily interchange of around 2 lakhs. Sometimes it touches around 2 lakhs. So people coming from one line to the another, they are using only 1 or 2 escalators. So during
local associations which are members of BALIA within Asia Pacific, like we have global trade associations like AEM, CEA. CEA is a China Elevator Association, European Lift Association, India National Elevator Industry Incorporation. There are also BALIA, JEA, and then there are Asia Pacific trade associations which are our members, like Australian Elevator Association, Apple which is from Indonesia, Ecoin from India, IMA also from India, Kola is the Korea Lift Association, Leka is from Hong Kong.
So Smart Lift and Mobility World is one of its kind exhibition, which is an integrated event which brings elevators, escalators, mobility, parking and access control together.
Though we have started our journey in 2007 where we were only focusing on the elevator and components part, but we thought with time, with technology and IoT and everything today, everything in the building is interconnected. So that is why we thought of Smart Lift and Mobility as a renamed event. We have more than 170 companies who are exhibiting here today. And along with our conference and awards and elevator safety run, we try to bring the entire community from real estate to architects to builders and the elevator industry together. So that's the idea of this event. And this is very, very crucial for today's real estate growth. And you cannot have a building without elevators today. And today's all technologically advanced buildings, what you call as a smart buildings, are interconnected with everything, like from a gate to seat concept. The moment you come into a gate, you have access. You have access cards, and you park in your slot. Then you go to your building. You already have a kind of an access there, and then your lift is already ready for you to move because the lift understand there is technology there. This is destination control and other things allows you to understand where you need to go. So this concept is very much required for today's real estate growth, and that is what we are focusing on.
What footfall you are expecting?
We are expecting more than 10 to 12,000 in 3 days for people to come.
How will this be beneficial for anyone, the sector?
See, this it's a B2B exhibition. Like I said, if you look at a real estate player, builder or architect, they need to think of at the design stage itself where they're going to put the lift, how they are going to cater to the people's movement in a building. That is what the idea of this event is.
What kind of a business has been generated? Any idea from the previous one here?
See, that is very difficult to even put a number because each component has a different kind of a role, and each numbers are vary from each other. So you can say it is a critical component today, and it is going to be very, very crucial in the coming days. Thank you.
This one, and of course my Bangalore Metro is using number of elevators, escalators, and metro is expanding, so the use of elevators and escalators will certainly increase. As of now, already we are having around 500 elevators and 1,000 escalators will be there in next 2 years. So this is a very useful event, and it will give us insight into the design, manufacturing and maintenance of these equipment, which are very much essential for any metro system. Thank you very much.